Want to make money? Do happy, cute, shiny little bears.
The bear carving is kind of like the Smoke on the Water or Stairway to Heaven for a guitar player. Like if you do, everybody's got to do it.
We sell a lot of bears. That's what the general public wants.
Do we have power over here? I have avoided doing bears because so many chainsaw carvers do bears, and it's sort of what everyone expects to see.
Bears are the paycheck. You know what I mean? If you want to push, if you want to be able to support yourself in your learning process to be a better artist, you're going to have to do some things you're not necessarily that strikes your growth ego or whatever it is, but it does pay the bills.
One part of this project that I found really interesting and entertaining was listening to my carving friends talk about their relationship with the bear in the sense of art versus money.
So for years, I carved bears and I didn't like it. I didn't have fun with it. And even went as far as to move places where bears weren't popular, so I didn't have to carve them because I really detested them that much. So now I live in East Tennessee and I have to play Stairway to Heaven, you know. So I've got the bear to do every day. I've got to do it. And instead of hating on it so bad, I've actually went the other way and dove off into more of the anatomy of it and kind of loving the thing. And it's really pumped a lot of life back into my carving and into my other carvings as well.
I can understand that more now. Like, as I've been doing this longer, I feel like I can feel a switch inside where it's mattering less what I carve and more about how I do it and how to put my own spin on whatever it is. I do think that every bear carver has their own style. And you know, you walk around and you can just see it, like going down the row of all the different carving booths, and most of them have a bear or two, and they're all very different. You know, you can definitely see a style choice and style, and they all look like bears, and even if they look completely different from each other. Chaptacular, like most carving events, has a quick carve. So for like an hour, a bunch of carvers got together and they each try to make something within an hour in front of the audience. Usually it's chainsaw only, so you don't have any like sanders or other power tools to like finish it off. So they tend to be fairly rough carvings, but they're so popular because people love the process. They love to see it being made that they almost always sell. And sometimes at events, a quick carve piece will sell for more than an auction piece. In addition to the quick carve, where you can carve anything, Chaptacular has this bear speed carve challenge. Carvers will line up in front of their like line of stumps, and they have to see how many bears they can get done in a short amount of time, and I believe it was an hour. So they have an hour to get done several carvings. Whoever carves the most wins.
Congratulations to you. Thanks for putting this on. That was awesome.
The winner this year was Stephen Higgins, who carved 26 bears, which I believe was a new unofficial record. This year in Gray, Georgia, there was a drought, so they weren't allowed to do the big bonfire, which they normally do. And so my friend Barbie the welder made a bunch of really cool metal barrels with awesome cutout designs. And we had barrel fires. My friends made some fire sculptures. So essentially it's kind of like making a chimney, and you cut some interesting shapes in the wood, and then as it burns, it creates like an organic fire sculpture. And so they put up a few of those, and then they burned until they crashed down. The campfire is my favorite part, and it's really maybe more than half the reason I go to these events. And that's why I tend to get sick or stay up too late, because I want to work all day, but I also want to hang out all night. And it's just what you do.